You know, we see it in sports. Well, you get the edge if you take this stuff, but eventually, as I say, your sin will find you out, and everything goes retroactive. Everything goes retroactive. All those years you thought you were numero uno, it all goes back to you were just a liar and you're a fake. Really, that's the way I look at it. I don't care what other people say. Deep down your heart, you know you lied to people. You know, so I'd rather do it my way, with the legal way, and not be quite as good. But I know I did it by sweat and commitment, rather than purchasing a product that's going to enhance and help me. You know, you still have to work out. I don't care what you take. You still got to work out, but it helps you a lot.
Yeah.
And
that's what, like, it's funny because we used to. I remember Jim Rome used to always say, like, whenever, and we found out later on that, of course, what's his face, Mark McGuire, would, he's juicing and everything, but Jim Rome used to always say, but you still have to hit a round ball with a round bat. It's the hardest thing in sports, so
exactly.
you still got to show up.
But that takes away all their credit now. See.
But the problem is the pitchers were juicing too. So
I know, but people will throw them all in the same garbage can. You know? They're all cheaters. All of a sudden, they're lousy.
Yeah.
You know?
Until later on, the person that doesn't juice will be the story. You know?
Yeah.
But I always say is I work backwards from everything. To me, the key to success is working backwards. Think about where you want to be, and like let's say I think you use the term you want to live to be 100. Okay, if you're going to live to be 100, okay, what should your habits be now? And like I use it, okay, that's why I don't drink hard alcohol. You know, I'll drink the beers mostly on the weekends. But it to me, juicing that should be out of the question then, because how are you going to be healthy for that long if you're going that hard? Too.
For myself, I really don't get motivated. I know it sounds maybe kind of weird to hear this from me, but you mentioned about being totally honest. And to be totally honest, I do not go to the gym so I can live longer. That being said, it's a fact that I will. But that doesn't get me to get up every morning at whatever time and to think about working out. I think about the here and now, and for the moment, I want to feel good today. When I come back from the gym, I feel good. Bingo. I enjoyed today, Now, that being said, if I have plans for the future, like next year I want to go on a vacation, or let's say I want to go back in competition, then I start, okay, now I have something I need to be ready for down the road. But, you mentioned, living 100
working
years.
backwards, yeah.
You could say to someone, if you keep smoking, you won't live to be 100 years. You could say, then you're going to die sooner. That might scare them away from doing it, but as far as exercising and drinking, your orange juice and milk every day so you can live longer, I don't know. Maybe
it's ironic that studies just came out that said if you drink milk, you'll be shorter instead. You know what I mean? Because we shouldn't be. Just this morning, and they talk about OJ's just full of carbs. It's just
it's always something, But going back to happiness, happiness. You can define it so many ways, but for me, it's more about being content and going to sleep at night feeling good about things, feeling like you're trying to do things the right way, and that would be, just we talked about, taking illegal stuff. Well, now you're hiding something from people, whether it be your spouse, your friends, your family. So you're living a lie. So, contentment and happiness, when I go to sleep at night, that would be a problem, okay? So I don't want to go down that road. So you try and do things the right way and try and be disciplined. That's just the way I am.
And the thing of it is, too, it's like if, we talk about these things, and we'll wrap it up here, too. It's getting late. But I think with everything, it's whatever it is there are... It's like I said earlier, it's the information age. There are ways to do it, and I think the person that doesn't do it, it's just because they don't want to do it. Because all you have to do is Google, talk to people, ask questions. Like I said, read magazines, go to places. I think the information's out there. People, if they have questions of how to work out or what to do or whatever, but it's just that initial click of wanting to get going, and I think it's a decision they make to not do it because they don't want to do it.
I'm going to give you a good example of what you're saying. Okay, I used to sell gym equipment, top-of-the-line gym equipment for 10 years. And a typical scenario would be someone comes in the store, they look at the equipment, they go, that treadmill there, how long do I have to go on that thing? And how many times a week before I can start seeing results? And that was their question. How long do I have to spend? In other words, what's the minimum amount of time to spend on this equipment to reach my goals? I said, you're looking at things the wrong way. Your question should be to me, I want to look like such and such person, and there's enough people out there you can follow. Okay, you want to look like them.
Like me,
what is
use me as an example.
Yeah. So the question should be, what is required of me to achieve that goal? I would say, I would give them the advice then. So now it's not about fun or is it boring. That's not the concern. The concern should be, if I do these push-ups, if I do these sit-ups, if I do the boring runs, you will look like such and such. I guarantee you, you're gonna see results in 5 to 6 weeks. That's usually why I say 5 or 6 weeks. And if they're excited, they say, "Okay, tell me what to do," instead of, "What do I have to do?" It's like going to the guillotine, like.
No, it's and to wrap it up, it's like Brian Tracy would always say that he's all, you can have anything you want as long as you're willing to pay the price.
Exactly. So, you gotta want it.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, we got some music again.
There we go.
I don't know.